Let's check in with Heidi Watney, who's had a chance to ask both ball clubs about making it to the league championship series. Heidi?
Well, Matt, coming off a dominant 3-game sweep in the division series, this group enters this LCS with a perceivable air of confidence. But they also have a lot to say about the tremendous respect that they have for their opponent, who sports a pretty impressive season resume themselves. They don't expect this series to be a walk in the park. They know they're going to have to bring their best if they want to survive and stamp their World Series passport.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he showed some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
Swung on and missed, 1-1. Previous history with Luis Severino. The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. 3-1 now.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Here now is Jake Bowers. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there, and it's 0-1.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
Ready with the 0-2. 1 out.
The right fielder, number 2, Leonis.
Here's Leonis Martin. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Now batting.
And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these two teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. Now at the plate, Kevin Plawecki, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Ready with the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Line hard. Ready on 0-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Indians strand a couple. Halfway home, still no score. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And that's the first out.
Now batting, first base.
Digging in now, Luke Voigt. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Drilled to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Digging in, Aaron Hicks. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's totaled 4 hits in 26 at-bats. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. Naquin is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch in. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Greg Allen. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And he popped him up. In comes Judge, and it drops down in front of him, a base hit. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
The center fielder.
Digging in once again, Tyler Naquin. He was a ground-out victim last time up. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now.
The third baseman, Jose.
So striding forward now, Jose Ramirez. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's batting .412. He's also hit 3 home runs. Popped him up. Sanchez is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He got under one and popped out his last time up. No balls and 1 strike. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Ready with another 0-2. And another foul ball. The next 0-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Fouled off. Allen on second. Naquin at first. 2 out in the inning. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit. Throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. 2 hits in 7 tries.
DJ LeMahieu.
Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
A ball and a strike now. Ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Takes this the other way to right, and that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Kipnis relay to first in time, and just like that, this at the plate, Jason Kipnis. It was a walk in his last trip.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Jonathan Holder comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 56.
Standing in now, Jake Bauers, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Fouled away. No runs, 4 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heats and go grab some bench.
Into the box now, LiveMLB19. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Gets him out in front as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Judge is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
Allen is there, and he has it for the out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Popped straight up. And no one will track it down. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 pitch. He pulls this one into right. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. Also, that 2-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here.
That's for the Yankees. The pitcher, Gary.
Striding into the box, Gary Sanchez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Center fielder.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Now batting.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Line drive to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Smoked on the ground up the middle and into center field, a base hit. So early trouble here to start the 8th inning.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down to second for 1.
The batter, the center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
Pitch is a called strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive. Hey, if you want to steal third off a catcher that has a good arm like this guy, you have to make sure you get a great jump, and he did just that and is safely into third.
Allen stands at third with one gone in the inning. Hit hard on the ground to second, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting.
Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Now batting, Jose Ramirez. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Count now a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two. The 1-2 pitch. Strike three, and the potential tying run left on base as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the eighth straight ahead. It's the Yankees 1 and the Indians nothing. Digging in and looking for more, Miguel Andujar. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Miguel.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Santana will watch it into the glove for the first out.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge. Who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Kipnis ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard-hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
At the plate, Torres 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch coming, here it is, and it's fouled away. 2 out here and a runner at second. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Plawecki has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. So here's Francisco Lindor now, and his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Hicks. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So now Carlos Santana is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. Now another 0-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Aroldis.
From the stretch. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. So the Yankees continue to dominate their way through this postseason, guys.
Yeah, and Matt, they've yet to lose a game. You've heard that phrase, right? A rolling stone gathers no moss. These guys are rolling, and that comes with a lot of confidence and some good mojo.
Yeah, Dan, with the momentum they've built up right now, these guys are like a runaway train. Good luck slowing this team down.
So the Yankees got the result they wanted in the series opener yesterday. Heidi, how would you assess this team's attitude entering today's contest?
Well, Matt, this club got off on the right foot with a big win in Game 1 of the 7-game series. But there was no self-congratulations going on in the clubhouse before this Game 2 matchup. These guys feel like they need to approach every game like it's a decisive game. And as one player told me, winning yesterday doesn't do anything for us today. So it sounds like this team is pretty locked in on the task at hand, guys.
Bowers, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 7th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Another 0-2 home. That's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton has a read on it. 1 away.
Up next for Cleveland.
So digging in now, Kevin Plawecki. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Line toward right center. Oh, no, it dropped. The throw into second. And he is in there.
Man, I'm not sure what to make of this one. The ball was hit hard, but it looked routine. The only thing I could think of is maybe he lost it in the lights there. That's a tough break.
Stepping in now, Greg Allen. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. No hits to this point. Pitch popped up. Paxton is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, we have to commend him right here. 1 out away from grinded through 6 strong innings against one of the better lineups in the game.
The next 0-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. 1 left for the Tribe. Still down 3-0. Digging in, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The shortstop.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Victorious.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lined hard toward right center. Allen moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher.
Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2. Standing in, Luke Voigt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 3 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Allen coasts under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning. Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
He's through first and hustling for second. And the Tribe will get a man to second base on the leadoff double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Zach Britton comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. And it's fouled away. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Britton rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Here comes another 0-2. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Voigt will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jason.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. One out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
The left fielder, number 2.
Here's Leonis Martin. Martin's ready. First pitch on its way. And that's in there for a strike.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Ready on 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Hicks. His numbers against Trevor Bauer. He's got 3 base hits in 19 tries. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. A 1 pitch on its way. Behind 0-2 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series, and it'll give the Yankees a 4-2 lead.
On the mound, he might have let up a little bit knowing the fact he was facing the 9-hitter, but you just can't do that. Goes to show there are no weaknesses in any of these lineups.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make the change here. That's going to be all for Trevor Bauer. So we'll leave after 6 rather nondescript innings of work as he stands to be the loser in this one. DJ LeMahieu stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Set to deliver the 0-1. Well, right back at him, and it hit him. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. And there's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 99.
Ready for another chance. Aaron Judge. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He swings and grounds it to short. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Now batting.
Boy, you know, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. 4 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Allen giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's 5-2.
Yeah, in a game like this, every run matters, and that RBI pushes the lead to 5-2, which almost feels insurmountable here late in this game. We'll see, though, if that's the case.
Neil Ramirez takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in the 7th inning.
Neil Ramirez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Down the left field line and deep. Back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Scooped up on to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. Here now is Jake Bowers. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The designated hitter.
First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hit hard to short. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Eighth inning from Yankee Stadium. Yankees on top in this one at home as you get a look at the line score. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Popped him up. LeMahieu shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The right fielder, number 1.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Greg Allen. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
After it is Hicks. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They trail 5-2. Striding in, Gary Sanchez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The catcher, Gary.
Here comes the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2, and he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Digging in now for the Yankees, McVoit. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Now the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that is off the wall in right field.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Naquin's under it. 2 gone. So the lineup flips over and digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Allen moves over, and that retires the side. In now for Cleveland, Tyler Naquin. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty. One man out. Fouled off. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Judge is there, and there are two men gone now.
Up next to Cleveland, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Francisco Lindor. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. Two out here in the ninth.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
Fouled away. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. This is line to left. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over. So the Yankees have grabbed a commanding 2-0 lead in this best-of-7 series, guys.
Yeah, Matt, let me share an interesting stat. A team that jumps out to a 2-0 lead in a 7-game series, they win that series about 83% of the time.
That's super interesting right there, Dan. And that's all well and good. But the way I look at it, only 50% of the work is done right now. They've still got to win 2 more games against a very good team who is now going to be fighting out of a corner. You can never get comfortable in postseason baseball.
Let's go down to the field with Heidi Watney for a report on what she took away from her talks with the players. Heidi?
Matt, they jumped out to a 2-0 lead in this 7-game series, but they seem anything but satisfied. One team leader told me that we believe the only thing that can beat us in this series is ourselves. The key to not doing that is staying in the right frame of mind. Our opponent is going to come at us hard today, and we have got to be ready.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Luke Voigt. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. So stepping in, Aaron Hicks. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco. It's a big enough sample size, but he's just 1 for 14. Line hard toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Back to him, and that's off his leg. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Ready now, Miguel Andujar. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Line to the right side, but foul. Ready on 0-2. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Lindor scoops it up, throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. One left for the Yankees. First delivery to him on the way.
For the Indians, the right fielder.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Martin is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this is on the outside corner for strike one. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box now, Greg Allen. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a liner. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
In past meetings with Tanaka, he's just 2 for 9. He's taken him deep once. Here's the 3-0. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned it the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
3-2 pitch. Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4. So striding in, Jose Ramirez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Dylan Betances is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out, and it's fouled away.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way.
And not in time as the run scores. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. No balls and a strike to count. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Indians for. Stepping into the box, Aaron Judge. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Aaron Judge.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And right into the shift. On the first, and a big out to start the seventh. One gone.
The batter, the left fielder.
Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. And the pitch. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Plawecki corrals it. So after the misplay following the strikeout, Stanton reaches base with one away.
Yeah, and I can speak from experience, and I can tell you, on a night like this, it's tough to get a good grip on the ball. It's a little frigid out there, and he might have lost a little bit of feeling in his fingers. Never easy to make a good throw when that's the case.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Popped up. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's running. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. On the move again from first. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone. Ready once again, Luke Voit. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated by one bad call. Find a way.
Line to the right side. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
In now, Aaron Hicks. as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Yankees standing in, Carlos Santana. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Boy, a lot of break to that thing, and it's 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. The 1-2 is a curveball that misses high. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
1 out now for the Indians in their 7th. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. No balls and 1 strike. Behind 0-2 now. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitcher's duel, 2-1 our score. This is skied into short left center. On the move is Stanton. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 10.
Here now is Jake Bauers. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He's 1 for 4. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Betances sets, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. This one's down to third. Andujar fields it cleanly. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1. Dan Otero has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 61.
Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Martin is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman.
In now, Miguel Andujar. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Into center field, line drive base hit.
That pitcher's got to be shaking his head right now. You got to tip your cap right there. I'm still always impressed when offensive players are able to come out of the zone and still be able to make hard contact.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out 0-1.
You like the modern style of baseball? Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
For the Yankees.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Into the box, Torres. 0-1 the count. Andujar over at second. Stanton on at first with 2 down. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one bounds around against the wall. The relay to second now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, they already had the lead, but that extra run makes a huge difference. Even if it's only psychological, the pitcher knows when he steps out there that he has a little bit of wiggle room to work with.
Neil Ramirez trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 58.
Didi Gregorius will be his first assignment as he steps in with 2 men in scoring position now, but also 2 away. Ramirez, originally from the state of Virginia, he was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And 2. Here it is. This is line to left. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Now a good throw in will hold that second runner at third base, so they're at the corners now with 2 away.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
The 1-1 home. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Runners breaking for the plate. Count still at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the... Here's Leonis Martin. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
The 0-2 delivery. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Hit out towards second. And there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 1.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Greg Allen. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Too high. 1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Down in order go the Tribe. They trail it 4-1. John Edwards enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. The relay, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left. And 0-1 count, and the pitch. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. Line toward right center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, D-Roll, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
0-1 pitch on its way. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Hicks at second, LeMahieu at first with no outs. Line to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
In now, Aaron Judge, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin's under it. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play. Giancarlo Stanton now. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Naquin's under it. And the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. Stepping up to the plate, Tyler Naquin. He'll lead things off here in the 9th with his guys in danger of falling into a very difficult to escape 3-0 deficit. And he popped him up. Andujar ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez. No balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Last strike now for Cleveland. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Another one sent foul. The 1-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and the Yankees are 1 step away from a sweep. They take a commanding 3-0 lead here on the road as this one is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Let's go down to the field for a report. Heidi, what did the players share with you heading into this contest?
Matt, although they find themselves 1 win away from sweeping the LCS and punching their ticket to the Fall Classic, they're not taking anything for granted coming into what they expect to be a tough fight in Game 4. When asked how it felt to be up 3-0, one player told me, "Last I checked, it takes 4 wins to advance, not 3. It feels good, but it doesn't mean much yet. Let's talk again when we get 1 more win."
Leading off for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded to the right. Santana's got it. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hit back up the middle. On to first, and there were 2 down. Next will be the designated hitter, Torres. A hit in 2 tries so far. First delivery to him on the way. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Popped up, and Santana will put the squeeze on this one, and the third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Allen.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. No balls and a strike to count. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sass.
On the first, and Haps rolling now, 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Riding in once again, Jose Ramirez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 the count. No runs, 2 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. Here's Didi Gregorius. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Naquin's under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Luke Voigt. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Smoke toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Comes set, and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Allen has a beat on it, and that retires the side. So here's Francisco Lindor now. In past meetings with Jay Happ, he's batting .500, 6 for 12. He also has 1 home run. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. And Duhar is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Carlos Santana. It was a walk in his last trip. Now a swing, and Santana hits this one high in the air out to deep left field. And they have taken the lead.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Tommy Kingley takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. 1-0 the count. The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. Hops this one up. On the move is Stanton, and no one will track it down. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Here's Leonis Martin. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I always felt, though, too, you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap.
And it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He went down on strikes last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Miguel and
third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded to short. Lindor comes up with it. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Here's big Aaron Judd. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
now batting.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up. But it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. And nothing will come of it. Here comes the first pitch.
Leading off.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Hitter, Jake Bauer.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2
right
strikeouts?
fielder,
Doesn't
one.
get much better than that.
Greg Allen.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Called strike 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Gleyber Torres.
And some fireworks perhaps to kick off the 9th, as that one just about got him. Wow, I love to watch a guy who's not afraid to move a hitter's feet. You work inside like that, all of a sudden guys aren't likely to dive out over the plate. A ball and a strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
A drive that's got a chance, and that ball is gone to tie it. These guys don't want to go away. This game is all knotted up. A solo shot here to left, and we are tied again.
Now that one is definitely worth looking at again with our show track technology. It had plenty of distance to get out of the park, and you can see why when it's hit at 115 miles an hour. That's not something you see every day.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Won't get a decision in this one, but except for a few mistakes, he pitched pretty well here this evening. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And your go-ahead run is in at second base with nobody out. He's got himself a double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
The batter, the first baseman, Luke.
So coming to the plate, Luke Voigt. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go-ahead run at third with one away. No balls and a strike to count. Here's a hard hit ball that will be caught out there at short. And the decision to bring the infield in pays dividends that time. 2 away now.
Aaron.
Coming to the plate now, Aaron Hicks. And he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead run at third. 2 men out. Lindor is up with it. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. The Indians looking to send their fans home happy. Bottom of the 9th coming up. At the plate, Tyler Naquin. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
You don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings. The guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's 1 away.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. 1 out, nobody on. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. A solo shot down the line and right. And with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over. So the Yankees had a chance to finish off the series in the last game, but couldn't convert. For a word on where that leaves them mentally headed into this one, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, they had a chance to sweep their way into the World Series, but couldn't finish the job in Game 4. The players I talked to all credited the resiliency of their opponent. As one player said, these guys are a dangerous team and a proud one. They're not going to go quietly, and we didn't expect them to. They're going to make us work to close them out, and I don't think anything short of our best effort is going to get it done. So we have got to rise to the occasion.
Leading off for the Yankees, the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's big Aaron Judge. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Giancarlo Stanton now. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing.
Well, the play's been made, and that retired. Stepping up now, Jose Ramirez. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's batting .412. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
Up next for Cleveland.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ball 1. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
On deck, Carlos Santana. Hit out towards second. And they will get he's in there. A very close play at first. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
And the batter rules out.
Here's Carlos Santana now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, no balls and a strike. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Really dotting the corners here with the fastball. 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
First offering on its way. That's lifted the other way out to.
Next for the Yankees.
Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. Into the box now, Luke Voigt. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there, base hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. And it looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Hard ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Line drive, right field, base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. He beats the tag, safe. And game 7 is tied.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, D-Row. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions. And from an offensive standpoint, that's a nice job of taking a deep breath and coming through for the team.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now in the inning. Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Zach Britton gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Now pitching for
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
hit hard to third. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Hey, guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
In there, strike one. Bowers leads off first with one away. Right side, but it's well foul. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Stanton. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. In now, Greg Allen. He'll take a look at the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Hicks is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Adam Simber has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 90.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin's on his horse. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting.
In now is the Yankees DH, Torres. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
You like the modern style of baseball. Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
Here comes the 0-1. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? One there. And an offline throw, but he puts the tag on for out number 3. 1 hit in the inning, but no. Now at the plate, Tyler Naquin. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a ball 1-0.
Tyler Naquin.
Popped him up. Andujar into shallow left. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he gets ahead 0-1. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. In previous meetings with Britain over the years, he's 1 for 5. Oh, he has some trouble with it. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Now batting. The first baseman.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Dylan Betances enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes.
gone. And it's the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this. Brad Hand comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. First pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Kipnis has it. And the throw stretches it out at first as the umpire says he stayed on the bag. A bang-bang play there for the first out. Now to the plate, Luke Voigt. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 0-1 count and the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion, while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. Santana is there, and there are 2 men gone now. Now with the plate, DJ LeMahieu. His career line against Brad Hand, not great. He's 1 for 8. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a high fastball that's fouled off to the right of the catcher here for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Indians are going to keep the dream alive. They take Game 5 and now must win the next 2 on the road, as this one is over. Now for a report on where this club finds themselves in the series, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, they've now fallen in 2 straight games where they had a chance to claim the pennant. That could understandably be frustrating, but the players I talked to mostly echoed the fact that they are still on the doorstep of the World Series. They say they can't get caught up in the possibility of letting this opportunity slip away, but instead they have to focus on executing on every play. If they do that, they think they'll be celebrating on the field when it's all said and done.
For the Indians, the center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
Now the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Digging in now, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
The 1-1 home. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So here's Francisco Lindor now. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He has a 3 for 12 line. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Still 1-2. No runs, 5 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Gregorius into shallow left. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Indian. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
Leading off for the Yankees.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward. Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
And that misses for ball 1. Line drive to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Martin going back. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. So far in the series, as the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. One and one to count. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Digging in, Aaron Hicks. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Well, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row. I like to see that elected. It's just not always good.
100%, Dan. The pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make the change here. That's going to be all for Trevor Bauer. Gone after 5 1/3 here, as he never really found his groove in this one.
Now batting.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. Throw over to third here. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. 3 runs already home here. Popped up. Santana over to his left. No trouble with this one, and here's Carlos Santana now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First offering on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. The head-to-head with James Paxton, batting .500, 5 for 10. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ripped down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger. This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Kipnis leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Look out, that one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there. Obvious.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
As a hitter, that feels so good. The previous pitch ran in on him, trying to get him off the plate, but the next pitch, he mashes it out of here. Goes to show you can't intimidate him.
Tommy Kahnle comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Judge is under it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Kevin Plawecki. He singled his last time up. Fastball in there for a called strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
Another 0-2 home. And another foul ball. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through for a hit.
Well, that's just a case, D-roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
Count is 1-2 now. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Aaron.
Hard liner to center field. Naquin is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder.
So striding forward now, Giancarlo Stanton. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball well outside. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Allen sprinting after it. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Striding forward now is the DH, Torres. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
The 0-1 delivery. The swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. The runner scores from second.
Yeah, in a game like this, every run matters, and that RBI pushes the lead to 5-2, which almost feels insurmountable here late in this game. We'll see, though, if that's the case.
Here's Didi Gregorius. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. Gary Sanchez will stand in again as we flash you back here to inning number 6. This was his 3-run home run that's really been the key blow to this point in the ball game. And that misses inside 1-0. Torres is off at first with 2 away. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get him. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
The third baseman.
Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Ready with the 0-1. Ripped on the ground to first. Voit fields it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Lifetime against this pitcher. A handful of plate appearance. Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Tribe. And stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. And he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. At the plate, Luke Voit, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. And quickly there are 2 away. Now batting, Aaron Hicks. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Liner towards second. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
In now, Miguel Andujar is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. His first homer here in the series, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Dan Otero enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
61, Dan Otero.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Otero has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty D, they love to bring it back.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left on base. Game 6 is on to the 9th inning now. The Yankees lead this one 8-2. Taken for a cold strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball 1. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
The batter, number 20.
Striding in for the Indians, Jason Kipnis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Stanton is there, and there are 2 men gone now. Striding into the box, Leonis Martin. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. And there's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
And sure enough, the Yankees are once again American League champions.
Well, congratulations to them as they're now the American League champs. They're going to celebrate tonight, and then they're going to have to refocus for a run at the ultimate prize, the World Series trophy. Can't wait.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
So the Yankees are moving on to the Fall Classic, guys.
Yeah, they certainly proved they were the far superior team in this series. And I think we're all looking forward to see what they can do in the Fall Classic. Congrats to them and their fan base.
And on the losing end of this one, what about the Indians?
Well, they weren't able to deliver the performance they wanted in this series, and that will surely leave their fans wondering what if. But I got to be honest, they deserve to be acknowledged for a great season, and I would look for them to be a top contender again next year.